Okay. Let's try this again. Hopefully this goes a little better. If not, I'll just fight through it, deal with it another day, because I really want this kit done. Because I also want to do potential more, Gunpla building streams. This Gunpla is fun. It's nice and relaxing. Anyway, let's proceed back with the head of the Akatsuki. So, Sea Runner, which we already have. Follow it up. We're going to need C3. And actually, we're going to need the sticker sheet, which... Oh god. Good, it's still inside the bag. Well, at least what it looks like from my end, this video stabilized a bit, so I probably did the right settings. Thank God for that. Still very, very new to this, so I'll always constantly be changing some settings around. I mean, everything was going great for my first two gaming ones, other than the first time it decided to just die on me. But oh well, it didn't happen the second time, even went twice as long. Anyhow, let's get the eyes, oh my god, on this tiny, tiny golden faceplate. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh man, I usually just do stickers with my hands, but I want to get actual good use out of these tweezers. Like, I bought this set for a reason. I need to use it. And the sticker decided to do a backflip. Okay. Okay, yeah, just going straight hands. Stickers can only get me so... tweezers can only get me so far with these stickers. I'm so used to doing this by hand. There we go. That's better looking. Right. Just want to line them up decently so it doesn't look derpy. Because that's all I need is a Gundam to look cross-eyed when it isn't supposed to be. Okay, yeah, that's good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tiny, tiny little faceplate. I don't even know if you're gonna see that well enough. Is the camera even gonna... Yeah, camera's not even gonna autofocus it. Darn it. I don't even know how to make it autofocus, but... Yeah. Regardless, you can see how small it is. It literally fits. It fits on my thumb. And I put a sticker smaller than that on it. Alright. I need to go back to my Sea Runner. I think I gotta go to the... Yeah, I gotta go to this washed out bronzy Sea Runner. Snip out this tiny little guy. And I gotta throw this onto the back of the faceplate. If it'll line up. And it will line up, I just have to put it in the right slot. Alright, our Gundam has a chin. Yay. Now to give him a head besides just a face. Oh yeah, this video is actually a lot better than the last one, so I think I got the settings right this time. Hallelujah. That was a bit much, but it should be okay. Now let's bring the music back. I've got to test this stuff out. Again, anyone just tell me if the music seems overpowering. Let me know and I can turn that down. And if anyone can guess the song, I will be majorly impressed. At the very least, where it's from. Got another sticker to give the head its main camera. Goes up top. Oh man, this sticker does not want to cooperate. It is so small and has to go into a recessed area. My tweezers can barely fit. Oh boy. Let's try it this way. Oh, good. God. Not a big fan of this sticker right now. Oh, well, there we go, there we go. It's at least in there. Come on, now just go flat. Hooray! It's in there. And no one will ever see it because it's smaller than a freaking hair. Alrighty. Now to give this guy its V-fin and quote-unquote ears. Because nothing screams giant robot like some ears. I gotta remember to try and snip this stuff in view of the camera. So used to just bringing this stuff right up close to me so I can see it better. Oh well. I'll manage. This is my experimental stream right now. If I think this one goes well enough, I'll actually do a second one tomorrow. Jesus. That doesn't want to snip off nicely, so... yeah, oh. It's okay looking. V-fin on. Now for the ears. Praised this kid earlier for having undergating, and then these ears have them right on top. Ugh. Oh well. As long as I don't damage it too much trying to snip that stuff off, we'll be, quote-unquote, golden. Haha. There's my crappy joke for the day. And am I putting it on... which side am I putting this guy on? Oh, okay. I see why I'm having issues. I gotta learn to read. Maybe. Which one did I snip off? Snipped off one. Okay, that's why. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. In a hobby where reading and visual comprehension is kind of number one, I skipped that part. Felt like I got into the proper flow, and, well, no. I got a little too cocky way too early on with this guy. Okay. There's your ears, and your V-fin will go back on. And clearly I didn't snip this guy well enough, because you're somewhat coming apart. Oh well. I'm not doing this for rewards or anything, this is just purely me, my hobby, for myself. There's the Akatsuki's head. Oh boy. Well, instructions usually say to do this later, but I like doing it now, because why not? It stops him from getting lost. There's the Akatsuki's torso with its head. Hallelujah. Alright. Next up is already making the beam rifle. Alright. get the little stuff out of the way before we go to literally the rest of the body. Thankfully, these beam rifles are really, really easy to do. Standard of 2 gray pieces just slapped together with a small cylinder piece at the very tip to hold them together as the barrel. And they're almost always just made out of gray plastic, because most beam rifles are just big gray blocks. Okay. Alright, so slap that together. Also need this guy. Give him a weird side handle. Not a standard Gundam side handle, just like a little outcropping? I don't know how you call that. Yeah, I don't really know. Never really seen something like that before. The Akatsuki's a very special Gundam. Even in show, it was different. They gave the gold coating a reason. And not just so we can maybe, charge a little extra selling the kit. Wink wink. And there's our beam rifle done. Easy peasy. And a memento. Now we're cutting out its beam sabers. Just the handles, though. And just the double one, not the individuals, which I guess come later? Probably. You're not going to worry about that now. Just going to follow these instructions as they show them and not try to jump ahead too much. We saw how well that went with the head. Okay, so more golden bits to go on that beam saber handle. Of course, they leave these undergated. Woo. But the beam saber, you don't really look at the handles. You look at the big-ass beam coming out the end of them. Okay, there's the Akatsuki's beam saber. It's got a Darth Maul it up in here with that dual blade. And now we go with the shield. So I need the B runner. Man, this is a lot of gold shininess. And this wasn't even an exclusive kit either. This was general release. I didn't pay too much for it, since this is, again, 15 years after the show aired. And they have been re-releasing the kits the whole time. The only difference being, instead of a red Bandai logo, it's a blue Bandai logo. The difference, just for mostly, I think, for their internal marketing stuff, the blue logo signifies a different division of Bandai, while the red logo is another one. There's obviously some reason they decided to do that, but it doesn't mean much to the general consumer. Other than if it's got a red logo, then it's an older release. An actual older release from way back when, and not just a reprint. So if you're someone that cares about that kind of stuff, wanting to get the actual originals, find ones with the red logo. Easier to do in person, way too hard to do online, because all you get are general promo shots. You're not going to know until it arrives on your doorstep. So conventions and actual hobby shops would be the place to go if you're looking for the red logo original releases of older kits. And then don't even get me started on P Bandai exclusives. Pay a premium price for a kit that a lot of the time now is just a slight remold of an older kit. Other times, yeah, they do make brand new molds, but then it's like we only make them to order, so after the orders go out, that's it. No more. Which is a darn shame. There are some P Bandai I'd love to get my hands on, but they just cost so much on the secondary market that it's almost not worth it. And again, if you manage to screw it up, cut something the wrong way, or it shows up broken, you're kind of SOL. And there's the Akatsuki shield. Unfortunately, it isn't exactly color accurate. The rim along here should be in white, the little circle and cross should also be white, and this recessed area should be in all black. Normally they would have stickers, but I guess they decided with this gold-plated kit, the only stickers you needed were for the eyes on the suit and for its head camera. Disappointing, but paint is a thing. I'm not one to actually ever paint any of my kits, because, well, I don't think I'd have the patience for that, or the actual technical skill to paint it properly. Anyway, we are now done with those accessories. We're moving on, finally, to something from the actual suit itself. In this case, one of the arms. good old B runner for this guy. One great advantage about a vast majority of kits is that its arms and legs, well, after you build one, the second one is just that little bit easier since you've already done it before. You're just doing it for the opposite arm. So if you really wanted to, you could just build both arms at once. Sometimes the kit will actually write down in the manual itself, use these parts, build this, and then put a ×2 just to say do that twice. Because obviously, you're doing the exact same thing twice. But we'll just follow this step by step for now, because I don't want to get myself too confused. Sadly, I confuse myself too quickly. Lose track of things, and then, oh crap, I drop a part on the floor, where to go, spend 5 minutes looking for it, and then realize it was literally, like, right on the table the whole time. Sometimes I wish I'd buy the runner organizer just so I don't have them laying all over the place, taking up that much room. But I've just kind of been... it's not super necessary. It's handy, but then if I'm not building something, it's going to be in the way. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Just like anything else, really. It's like, oh, that'd be really handy to have for this specific thing I'm doing. But then, you know, after you're done doing that, or don't do it for a while, it's like, wow, this is really in the way. I should get rid of it. It's just taking up space, not helping at all. So, while handy, not necessary right now. All I really need is my small little builder kit. It gets me through, no problem. Which, thankfully, it was found, because for, like, over a year, it's been lost. And thankfully, it was just inside a different box it got thrown into at some point. And it's all still there, all still working good, so I was finally able to semi-retire my actual first set of nippers, which weren't cutting as great anymore. They wouldn't go all the way through sometimes, which kind of sucked. So it made pulling some of these parts off the runners a little difficult, because they'd flex ever so slightly, and even just like even just a millimeter off can dynamically change how easy it is to put these things together. Okay, we've got a shoulder of the Akatsuki done. Now to make the rest of the arm, which is very simple compared to some kits nowadays. Nowadays, kits seem to have overly long processes for building an arm. It's like, okay, build this joint, then add to that joint, and now you put some pieces over top of that. Now build a secondary joint up here, pieces over that, sandwich them together. It's snip out 4 pieces, throw them together, pile 2 other pieces on top, and plug it in. You're done. Few advantages to older kits that way. Does, however, limit their articulation, so you're not going to get as many poses out of them, but it's still serviceable. It's not like very, very old kits from back in the 80s, where you'd be lucky if the arms would bend at all, other than just moving up and down at the shoulder. These polycaps are so old, and eventually over time, if I move them way too much, they'll stretch and wear out because they're like a rubbery kind of piece, and they won't be able to hold positions as well, which is it's a shame. There are ways to mitigate that or fix it, but it's just better if you don't have to. Some kits don't even use polycaps at all. It's all 100% plastic pieces, so that's good. Only one I can recall offhand right now would be the Nobel Gundam HG kit. That had no polycaps in it. Everything was plastic, so that's gonna hold its shape for a bit. Those joints aren't really gonna shift too much. Then again, I don't actually own that kit right now. That was built as a gift. And it's only been about a year since I built it, and I know they haven't actually moved it around much due to space issues, so yeah, no verdict on how well it lasted yet. Because it's too early, and it's had barely any movement. Which is fine. For the most part, these kits, you're going to put them in one pose, sit them on your shelf, and they'll more than likely never move again. Unless you really want to set up some kind of dynamic posing and have a lot of fun with it. Neck's hurting from looking down. Oh well. damn it. Oh well. At least it's close to a joint, so it shouldn't be too bad overall. There we go. Now it's on there. And then we also slide this guy on here. And then that slides onto there. And we got an arm. Ooh. Hallelujah. That's one arm down. Now to do everything I just did, but for the other arm. Of course. I kind of wish they didn't go with this gold-plated look, because it just makes mistakes and nubs so much more apparent than if it was just like a gold injection plastic rather than this gold-plated one. What can you do? Bandai's gonna do what it likes when it likes. They still make quality kits though, so can't complain about that. It's gonna hurt so much after this. Of course, that's why. Wondering why that didn't wanna fit together nicely. We're now gonna attempt to separate this, because I forgot to get some burrs off. Thank God we got our handy-dandy parts separator here that also came with the kit from the Gundam base. Every other time I try to use it after screwing up, the parts are so tight together, I actually end up freaking gouging the crap out of the edge. But it worked fine for that, because there's enough space for it to get between. That's better. Whew. So I need 6 from this runner out first to finish off that shoulder. use the tweezers. Oh, neck. Oh, just need to stand up for a second. Okay. Flip my light on, which is helpful for me. Doesn't really do much for the stream, which, whatever. There's a light shining down from the webcam on it. It's not the greatest quality actual video right now, but meh. I don't need a 4K camera with 3D options and all this other stuff just to show me making a model kit. This is all for fun. That doesn't want to go right. Which one's got that one? Okay, this guy's still got a bit of a burr. Okay, that shoulder down. Now to build the rest of the arm. Then we can give it some hands. Okay. So if this runner right. No, this guy? Yep. Wait. Yep. there smoothly. Possibly an issue with the polycap, usually. At least in my experience. Polycap always causes me problems. Yep, that's all it was. Polycap wasn't cooperating, but now it did. So we got our upper arm. Let's oh, now we can build a hand. It wants us to build up a hand. Cool. I'll do that. Grand total of 2 hands. Woo. Both of them are fists. Like it's the absolute bare minimum. There's a hand. It can hold things. Now to just get the rest of it. Raise the camera up a bit as I keep. You guys enjoy my festive pajamas, everyone. We are family 2020. It's a semi-lazy day today. I don't have to be at work today, so I figured on stream I'll just chill, and then after stream I'll truly get dressed. So while I'm not actually working my job, I still have things I have to do later. Which, I mean, doesn't everybody? There we go. The Akatsuki's left arm. Whew. Can actually, I'm just gonna do it now, snap it on there. Starting to take shape. Of course. There it is. If I was at a table and not my desk, I would be pulling it all the way so something like that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, I can't pull all the way into my desk, because then my knees would be hitting my PC. And as it stands, I can't get a different kind of desk in here. I need this small little one. I say little, but it's still big enough to hold my computer and a whole bunch of other stuff on it. It's just a corner desk, small little corner desk. It works for what I need it to do. Alright, we got the other hand in for the other arm, and we gave it its beam rifle because, the instructions say to do that. So there we go, Akatsuki upper half. Beam rifle's a little loose. What can I expect? Kit's 15 years old. They didn't care too much then. And then we'll throw the shield in. So now that's there as well. Starting to look like a Gundam. Shiny old Gundam. Alright, now for the feet. How are we doing for time? Alright, not bad, not bad. I want to try and end this around 2 o'clock, because then we can raid a friend of the channel. So yeah, I got about 40 minutes. Let's see if we can get this at least mostly done by then. Okay. Start putting the feet actually fully together. And I might as well just make both feet at once, since they are in fact the exact same step. The legs I'll do one at a time, because that's a little more complicated for obvious reasons. get more into the habit of using that file. Too late now. It's done is done. Actually, it's actually not too bad. Barely noticeable. Whew, okay. That's the feet now. Done and over with. Now for the legs. Oh boy, I'm not gonna like the legs, aren't I? Actually, so far they don't look too bad. Hey, Jen. Yeah, it's going okay so far. Had technical difficulties in the beginning, had to restart the stream twice, but going well now. Yeah, good music. Nice and calming. Do you recognize it at all? My shirt says, "We Are Family 2020." Good old holiday PJs. And I mean, technically you should recognize it, but I mean, you did say you haven't played the game in a long time. So how's it going? That is weird. I don't know why a library would be closed that late. Maybe it's new rules 'cause of COVID? Well, good workout for Luna. Darn COVID likes to change everything up on people. Though, plus side, I was able to get out early from work yesterday, because no one was walking around because of it. We had like a grand total of maybe $80 in sales all day, so it was not worth it to stay open for the full, like 9 hours. Yeah, less stress on my part because I'm running out of things to do at work. At this point, I'm just waiting on parts so I can make 10-minute fixes to them when they come in. Like yesterday when a hard drive came in for a game. Took all of a few minutes. Yeah, it is a good sign that I'm not seeing a lot of people. They're finally listening and just staying home. I'd rather them stay home and stay safe than be out and doing everything else. Yeah, no arcade love happening. The answer to that is, I'm not. I work with mostly high schoolers, so I'm not even gonna, not even gonna, yeah, entertain that idea. Yeah, most of my staff is like fellow co-workers, I mean, are literally like 16. 16 or potentially younger. There's a few that are slightly older, but a majority are high schoolers. Maybe, but I would have zero work at the moment since they're completely closed down. Plus, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of hoops I'd have to jump through just to get on staff. But I'm happy where I'm at right now. Gonna consider it for the future though, but at the moment, I'm satisfied. Job is low stress compared to the last one. Obviously it's not perfect, but I mean, no job is perfect. It's always gonna be something you're not super satisfied with. But I mean, It's nothing compared to what I was dealing with before. I actually have bosses with brains. Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna be lucky if I can even get this main body done before 2 o'clock. These legs are killer. Normally for me, maybe about 2.5 hours. All depends on how quickly I want to actually just get it done. This guy, because of the delays, because of the stream, not really picking up all the frames from my camera, kind of pushed me back a little bit. Plus, this stuff is gold-plated, so any little mistakes are going to be extremely obvious on them. So I gotta watch where I'm snipping. One wrong move and I've just shown off bare black plastic. Oh no, just one camera. It's just, it was just skipping a whole bunch of frames and dropping them. Had to fiddle around with bit rates and all that. Even changed my internet. And yeah, exactly, painting over it would look bad. It'll look funny. Because it's like it's a mirror finish, and then I'd put paint over it. It would stick out like a sore thumb. Plus, there's no way to replicate this plating afterward. You'd have to strip the whole kit bare and repaint it the entirety from scratch. Of course, pretty much everyone I asked, like, do the gold one, build the gold one first. Like, god damn it. Everyone being Ryan and friends from work. Because no one else wants to answer anything nowadays. Yeah, they are niche. I am fully aware of that. I mostly just asked people based off of looks. It's like, which one do you think I should do, just based off the box art? And they all went with the golden one. Okay, I don't blame you for turning off Gundam Seed. One, it's a kind of a bad show. Two, that dub is actually terrible for the most part. And speaking of Seed, this is a kit from the sequel series, Seed Destiny. Hooray, Nightbot worked. I already know it's good at timing out people and deleting messages with spam links and just links in general. Just didn't know if the messages would work. Oh, that sucks. A lesson has been learned today, I guess. So, what you got planned for the rest of the week there, Jen? Okay, yeah, that's true, I never did. What is currently playing right now is air guitar from Katawa Shoujo. Just a nice, calm, pure instrumental song to go along with just a chill build stream. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't remember. It was a while ago since you played. And it's like one of so many songs in that game. Wow, I just realized something this whole time. I had my chat box behind my camera layer, so chat has not been showing up inside my actual stream for this whole time. Damn it. That kinda sucks. Oh well. Not a big deal. There we go, now it showed up. That's fine. For my third actual stream, I'm still expecting little slip-ups like that. I mean, figuring them out pretty easily so far, which is good. Still not 100% sure why my game decided to just randomly close on me that first time around. But I didn't do it the second time, so clearly I fixed the problem. Same goes for my dropped frames issue earlier today. Oh, the first time I streamed last week, yeah, just like an hour in, the game just shut off. It closed itself. Don't know why. That's why I had to end it early. I wanted to go for 2 hours, only ended up going for 1 hour. But then the next time I streamed, I was able to go for like 2.5 hours, no issues. Which I'm still on the fence about tomorrow. Do I want to continue with another chill Gunpla stream, or do I want to do a game stream? Because I got a game I want to play now. Well, I mean, I've played it before, but I just like playing it. And as Nightbot has so perfectly timed, if you got a suggestion for a game, throw it down in the suggestion box. Oh, Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, played that way back in the day on GameCube. Found it on Steam the other day, so I bought it and figured, I'll stream that. It's a game I know. And a game I actually thoroughly enjoy. Might be able to help. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I don't actually... Yeah, it's just kind of what I'm doing. I don't got anything. All I can think of, if it's still showing up, it's almost like the pencil you used was too dark and the pink is too light. That's all I can think of. Almost like you're gonna have to now go with a darker pink to try and get rid of that. Huh. Is the blue darker than the pink? I don't know. All I can think is one is too dark and the other is too light, and that's why it keeps coming through. Hmm. Okay. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. You're gonna notice all the you're gonna notice it because you know it's there right away. I mean, an artist is always their harshest critic. Unfortunately, you're probably just gonna maybe go with another layer if it isn't gonna make it too bad looking afterward, and if that doesn't fix it, you might just have to live with it. I'm not sure. Maybe use it as a learning experience for next time. Don't go too hard with the pencil. I don't know. Yeah, sorry I'm not much help. What exactly are you painting? Oh, okay. How long are we talking here? Like year? Few months? Longer? Well, hey, I mean, you got it going now, so progress. Oh, wow. Alright, there's a leg. Fully done. Holy crap. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it just kind of hurts my hands after a while holding them, because they're such tiny pieces. I've been doing it for over an hour now. Always happens. But in that time, that's everything I've gotten done so far. Which isn't too bad. It's a very, very shiny kit. Possibly. Model cars, I think, take a lot more skill and precision than the stuff I do. And maybe yours had to actually be glued together? I'm not sure. I'm just so used to everything being able to snap together without glue or anything. Wow, I've never actually seen any car model kits ever. So I cannot say for certain. They more or less have it done right now. They got the crib all set up. They got the changing table set up. All that really needs to be done in the basement for the most part, I think now, is just the trim. But that's a minor thing. The major stuff has already been dealt with. now it's just waiting for the day it actually gets used completely. Which will be in a few months. How's everything going in your place? Get those detolfs at least put together somewhat yet? Or are you still in the planning stages of putting them, combining them together? The detolfs, the shelves to display your stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Paint it now before there's stuff in the way you constantly have to move. Oh, that actually... Oh, yeah, that's actually a tough one. I would almost say go with a geometric pattern. Maybe that way it isn't so somewhat out of place in the basement if anyone else goes down there. It's like, hey, that's kind of cool looking, other than just a big green blotch on the wall. Because, I mean, if you still want to do a green screen thing, just a big green curtain, hang it up or pin it to the wall. I'm not surprised. You guys are moving in. You're in your first home, so you're going to want to do a lot to it to truly make it yours. You're welcome. Yeah, the shells themselves, once you actually get to building them, they're really not that difficult. I mean, especially with the two of you going at it, it'll be easy. Me and Drew had 3 of his built in, like, maybe, I don't know, 2 hours at most. That's always the problem. I might have too much stuff to put on the shelves. You'll find out once it's all together. And then that's when you can plan, what do I actually want to display? And then decide where you're going to store the rest of it. Yeah, those damn wands are so big. They look really nice, but they're too damn long. They need like a shelf in and of themselves. Yeah, it would be nice. They just love to only have them be shelf display pieces. Oh, the no delay? Yeah, I just turned the latency thing off, so I'm getting direct. No delay between it. I'm not clearly not going to be super big, so I don't need to have a delay for Nightbot to filter things out or whatnot. Don't think so. My bandwidth is holding fairly stable, a little at around over 3,000. And I think I cap myself at 30 FPS right now. I mean, I don't understand that stuff mostly either. I'm just going off of whatever Streamlabs told me. And everything is not jumping all over the place, so I clearly did something right. If you want actual answers about this computer stuff, talk to Drew. I mean, he basically built the computer for me. Because I was just getting lost figuring out where the hell do I plug this stuff. Most of my computer knowledge comes from either him or from whatever I can glean off of Google when I'm having troubles. Beyond that, I just kind of figure it out myself. and it's mostly worked out for me. Yeah, you're lucky. You've got in-house tech support. Okay, I'm gonna finish this leg up, build its waist, and then I'll call it a day there, because I'm pretty close to just having the main body. Oh, that's handy. So like, half the battle was done right there for you. Since I started up this stream again, this has been almost 2 hours. Plus the about 20 odd I was doing so... Yeah, a little over 2 hours so far, mostly just for the main body. I'm not going to get to the backpack today, because I don't want to go too far. Mostly because my hands are kind of hurting, and I actually really want to finish my lunch. It came right as I decided to start streaming, and I just kind of nibbled on little bits here and there. Just a Big Mac from McDonald's. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I know. Oh well. I'm still gonna eat it though. I'm not just gonna throw it out because it got cold. Okay, are you having something that involves kimchi? It could. Some kind of soup? Nice. No, actually. I'm actually really just playing it off of YouTube right now, but I can download the soundtrack right from the website. It's free, just like the game. The website is still up, by the way. They keep renewing it because people still want to download and play it. Plus, I'm using one that's like an hour, like a almost 2-hour extended version of it, just so it can keep going. Okay, you can play it on stream. You just have to turn off the, adult scenes. So you're technically able to play it, you just won't get the full lemons. What's the point? The point of it isn't the H scenes. The point of it is the feels and everything that happens. The H scenes are the bonus. We are different people in that regard. I was there to get emotionally destroyed, and I was. I mean, if you liked Emmys for all of her scenes, Lily's has the exact same amount. She has 3 scenes. Of course, none of them have lemons. But she's got 3 of them. And in Lily's own words, she just has a healthy adolescent sex drive. When it's actually brought up that she clearly you like is like, no, I just have a healthy sex drive. Oh, almost finished snipping out everything on Runner B. Hallelujah. Okay, a first clip. I'll have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to see that clip afterwards. I don't know, I might actually just end up playing that on stream one day, too. I still haven't done Rin's route, so that could be what I could do. Oh, man. Yeah, I wonder if I'll have a collection of clips that could rival yours eventually. You cheat. I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, I'm probably not going to make highlight videos. There's nothing to really highlight. All I'm doing is just uploading the entire stream up onto YouTube. Just archive. Yep. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea for stuff like this. Actually wouldn't be too bad, because I don't think someone wants to sit here and watch 2 hours of me trying to build this and then forgetting where I'm at every few minutes. Yeah, I'll look into that one for sure. So have to mess around with video software, I guess, somehow. Download some more free stuff. Oh yeah, it probably is easy to do. I'm just a total noob. You know how many times I watched the video explaining how to use Streamlabs OBS? A lot. Even like the 30 minutes before I was going to start my first stream, I booted it up again just to make sure. Oh, I love how fast this waste is going. Except for when I do stuff way too early, like I always do. Then I gotta take it apart again. I jump the gun a little too often. almost there. Okay, what more do I need to do for this? Not much else. Put in his butthole plug. Yes, I did just say that. Yeah, on a lot of these, the hole to put a stand in is, well, between the legs. So if you don't want to see the hole, they include a little piece that you can just kind of plug in to hide it. And I'm not going to be able to get it out now, right now, am I? Nope. Oh well. But yeah, it's basically, it just plugs up the hole. I know, right? Though it's not that impressive when it actually only fits up to 3 millimeters in diameter. Oh, proportionally, yeah, it'd be huge. I mean, a person is about as tall as the head of these things, so that's almost a person-sized hole. Still so glad they undergated most of the runners on this thing. So there's very few actual marks left on the gold finish. It's all hidden underneath. Okay. And, yeah, there we are. The Akatsuki, just as itself. Yeah, there's no good way to display this with a webcam tilted. Yeah, no clouded coat. Nope, not for this one. It just wants to be really gold and stand out. I'm sure it would sound like there was bells on it too. I don't know, I actually have not watched Sea Destiny, I like the suit. Of course that doesn't want to peg in, I gotta use the other ones, but oh well. Yeah, could only get the main body done, couldn't get its stupid big-ass backpack done. Oh well. Maybe I could do that the next stream, maybe not. Maybe I'll just do gaming stream tomorrow. I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, I need to finish eating my lunch. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to do this. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Duh! Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I can still try this just to see if it'll work. Okay, yeah, that's fair, actually. Another time. If I can get more. Okay, yeah, I'll try a raid another time, especially if I have more than, well, just one person. But okay. So, thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's lame. Either way, thanks for stopping by. I'm probably going to stream around 11:30, 12 again tomorrow. What'll it be? Not 100% sure yet. More than likely, I'll just start doing my gaming stream. So in the meantime, stay safe and have a good day.